make a horizon line. Can you say horizon line?
Horizon line.
A horizon line is the line separating the sky from the land in your artwork. Okay? Next is one-point perspective, which is the easiest of all the perspectives, is you make a little point. This is called a vanishing point. I'd like for you to note what it is in your sketchbook, because it's used in other perspectives. Vanishing point. And then you can put that on there so you can learn the art terms. Everybody's got that? Okay, what we're going to do next is make a road. A road is so easy to do with one-point perspective. You use your ruler and you start how the road gets wide and it gets smaller because it goes towards the what? What's that point called? Vanishing point. So everybody make a road using your vanishing point. Did everybody see how to do that using your ruler and the vanishing point? Okay. Next what we're going to do is make a building using the vanishing point. And what you can do is once you know how to use your vanishing point, you could have trees, telephone lines, buildings, all of your things being larger in the foreground and getting smaller in the distance. And that is what's called perspective, and it makes things look bigger when they're closer and smaller as they get farther away. I'd like for you to see I'm just making a tall building, which I want you to do with your ruler as well. Okay, that's the first point part. And then you're going to erase the horizon line going through it. Okay? Everybody follow along when you're ready. Okay, your next thing you're going to do is get the corners of the building and use your vanishing point and have the corner of your building go to that point. Okay? Then you're going to go to the top of the building, the corner, and you're going to use that same vanishing point. Now you could do a lot of different buildings with this, but I'm just going to start you off with one. Okay? Once you have that done, you're going to make the side of the building, decide how wide you want your building to be, and you're going to end your building. Then, with your eraser, you're going to erase that horizon line that's going through the building. Okay? Since I'm teaching you how to use vanishing point, I want you to leave those lines there so you can remember this lesson and use this with lots of other things. Buildings, rocks, trees. Okay, now for your building. You notice this is facing us. The front, we're going to keep the lines straight. But when you go back, if you use your vanishing point like I'm showing you, all of your windows I'm going to purposely leave these lines on there. You see how they're getting smaller in the distance and larger as they're towards you? That's how to use vanishing point on buildings. And I am specifically doing this lesson for a student who wants to be an architect. And if you guys ever want to use your art skills in architecture, you're going to need to know vanishing point and how to use them. This is one-point vanishing point, using on one-point perspective with the vanishing point. We will go to two-point perspective next time, and then 3 and 4 and 0-point perspective. Okay, does everybody see how you keep going down your building? And you can make lots of windows, and they're all in the distance getting smaller if you're using your vanishing point. Okay? Everybody got it? I'm going to show you a student who had this exact same lesson, and what he did, using the vanishing point, doing more than one building, and doing a wall following the vanishing point. These things are larger as they're closer, and they're smaller in the distance, because you use that one vanishing point. This is called one-point perspective. All right? And that's your lesson on one-point perspective. And you guys ready to finish it up? Use your eraser if you have any lines here, because that's the end of the lesson. And now I'm going to let you continue. And so you can shut off the video. And